Oh, what's that? Was that you?
Oh, my ring hit the...
Oh, I thought it was like a new feature that a bell would ring and it lets you know that it's live. I was like all excited. Ooh, what is that about? Let's see here. I think I'm live. Here, little. What are you trying to prove?
I see you.
You see me? Am I live?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, good.
Right.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it sent me a thing. Okay, so I'm live, and what's up? I'm going to do an unboxing. I haven't done one in a minute, and I got my special guest, little bit, and my special guest straight from Japan. We've got Japan Shenanigans on the line. Say hello. Say hello, bitch.
Konnichiwa, bitches.
Oh, there you go, see? She's live, and I've got a package, so this right here from my good friend Robotic Joe. Look at that little, isn't that big? Yeah. And he sent me a mystery package, and I don't know what it is. So, are you okay? So, I'm going to open this bitch up and see what's in there. And you're all invited to watch. Aren't I nice? Am I not a nice person? Wow, that was the easiest one to open so far. Every time I open these things, it's always drama for me. Okay.
I'm alert. Why aren't you watching, fool? I just saw it.
Let me see here. I knew it. It was something of book related, and I kind of felt that way. So let's see what this is. Did I open it or close it? What did I just do? Wow. I was not expecting this. Okay, so. And oh, little D, have to make a doo-doo right now. She had to do that. E.T. These are E.T. cards, I think. And Flintstone cards. These are a bunch of cards. Oh, wow. Where's what's your face? Oh, Bam Bam. Oh, how cool is that? And what's in the ET cards? Let me look real quick before. They're in a case. Yeah, they're actually the ET card. Dude, they used to come with bubblegum, right? Let's see, I'm trying to find a good one. There's one with Drew Barrymore and ET. And they both look the same. Oh, there's where the ET is. Look, he's in the kitchen, I think. Looking for something to eat. Oh no, he's not. He's in the closet. And there he is, just chilling, just being ET. It was like a selfie before selfies. Here he's looking for Reese's Pieces, I think. There he has it. That's where he's got the refrigerator door open, and here is his family that left without him. Those little bastards left my ET all alone. Oh, how cute! These are in a thing. I can't close it now. They abandoned their little sweet ET. Would they cancel that movie now in this day and age? Because, well, it was like parents' abandonment, wasn't it? When you think about it.
I don't know. Is that a new recent trigger?
Anything can be and will be a trigger. We all know this. So there's no telling. Oh wow, I got a pin. What is this? Star Wars Episode 1. And it's a pin and it's got C-3PO and R2-D2. That's cute in the shape of a heart. And I can put that on my jacket. Oh, that's so cute. Okay, let's see. What is this? Aww. Enjoy the goodies. Happy Halloween. It's a little Valentine. Too cloudy.
Oh my God.
Too cloudy, girl.
Do they make those?
From Robotic Joe. Do what?
Do they still make those Valentines? Like, you know, you buy the whole pack so you can give them out to all your classmates.
Yeah, they do, actually.
Those have been around forever.
Disneyland pin with a Minnie Mouse. Let me see what else is in here. Little's like all excited to know. A U2 October pin for my jacket. Look at that. These are like vintage things.
I need to get a jacket.
Menudo cards, dude. Oh my god, how did he find these? I remember these. I have a few. And I want to see what they look like. Which ones are they? Little ones to see too. Little, don't put your nose on it. Whatever you do. Oh, Back to the Future. Okay, so it's not just Menudo. I was like, he was a fan of Menudo. Back to the Future. I guess these are part 2, where he goes into the future. Are these stickers or actual? No, these are actual cards, dude. Here he is with the DeLorean and Dr. What's his face?
Doc Brown.
That's the one. I was gonna say Dr. Zayas. I'm thinking about Planet Brown. Oh, there's one of Michael J. I know, I'm a horrible person. Oh. Look, that's a nice one right there. I don't know if I showed that one already, but he's just chilling. This was his, before he was diagnosed, right? When they did this movie, or was it the last movie they did? And then they found out that he had some kind of health issues.
I think it was after. It was like, because he was still young in those movies.
Yeah, it wasn't this one. I guess it was after the third one. Like they did the cowboy one. And I guess that's when they stopped making the vaccine. I can't put it back in there, fuck it. I'm not gonna do that. Okay, so don't put your nose on it, little. No, your nose is wet. Or is this a good idea? She's my good little helper. Here's her bandana. There, and you can see it better. Here's her little bandana.
Oh, she looks so snazzy.
Isn't she cute? And then I've got, let's see, I don't know what these are. I don't know what that is. I guess you shoot them out through a gun or something, huh? I'm not sure what that's for.
Dude, you know what that is?
What is it? No.
It's for your records.
It is? My records? Like
Yeah,
record player?
Oh, what is it? The little ones that have the giant holes, you put that inside the big hole so it'll sit on the spindle of your turntable.
Oh, for real?
Yes! You don't know what those are?
Oh, it says 45 on it. Yeah, 45 RPM.
Yeah, because the little ones have the bigger hole. But not all players have the peak that goes on it.
Uh-huh.
Or like would lose those.
And so
You
you
could buy things and pop them inside the record and it would sit on the silver spindle part. So it'll go on your turntable.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. And so the 45 hole would fit in this round circle in there. Yeah, okay, I remember now. I didn't recognize them. I've never seen them like that. I guess because we've always had one on ours, so I never really knew what they looked like. If they were like attached
if you got
later.
2 of those, you should make earrings.
You're right. That would fucking be awesome.
Those would be, yeah, it'd be like retro earrings. People would be like, what is that?
Like I got stickers of dogs. Yeah, they would totally freak out on that unless they knew what it was. They wouldn't know. Like, I just did not know.
Well, if you didn't grow up with record players, even like my generation, like kids in my age, didn't really know what that was because, it was already, cassettes and then CDs. I grew up with a record player because my parents gave me one when I was little. They refurbished their old one and gave it to me.
Oh, wow.
When I was like 8 years old. Like, kids my age were not listening to records.
I had a little Raggedy Ann and Andy record player that played 45s. So these are cool stickers, dude. These are all stickers. And the Raggedy Ann and Andy one was, made for a 45, so it was small and it was portable. You could like carry it with you. And then later on, my grandma got me one that was like a suitcase that plays like all records. Like you could put the big record in there if you wanted to. I think it fit. But my mom had a really big record player in the living room.
I don't know. My parents, they gave me.
It had that thing that would drop down. Oh, shit. What did your parents give you?
My parents gave me a full size one, like it plays the bigger records too.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, that's a forgotten thing. I mean, I know they brought records back and they brought record players back. Maybe they still work for those, do you think? But
well, yeah. I mean, if I had the room, I would totally get a record player because there are so many shops in Japan where you can get like used records and cheap too because people just don't really buy them. I mean, unless it's like somebody super famous and it's really just collectible.
Yeah.
Then, like regular records that you can still get on CD now or, download. Nobody's really buying those.
That's true. That's true. Like, they're not getting the love they should be getting.
But yeah, I don't have anywhere to put it.
That's the
I'm
problem.
still struggling to make space for my sewing machine.
That's the problem, isn't it? The space. Like, once you reach the limit of the space that you have available, it's kind of hard to just get stuff that you want when you don't have the space for what you already have.
Yeah, I totally took it for granted in America because, Japanese apartments are tiny unless you just have a lot of money.
So you didn't know that initially when you went out there, did you?
Well, I knew. I mean, I researched before coming out. I tried to find out as much as I could. And, I mean, actually, I first stayed in a university dorm, and I was, like, shocked. I thought it would be teeny tiny, but it was actually pretty decent size.
Oh, wow.
But, yeah, now that I've been here, like, 10 years, I've amassed a ton of stuff. And I'm not rich. Like, I can't afford the space for all my stuff. If I wasn't an artist, it wouldn't be so bad.
Oh.
It's because I have all my art stuff. Like, if I got rid of all the art stuff, I'd actually have a pretty spacious apartment.
But that's always hard to do. That's always hard to do, get rid of, like, your art stuff.
I know, it was because I have boxes and bags of, like, cloth and paint and just different materials and tools and, yeah, my photography stuff.
I didn't notice. I have some comments here. Let me see who is it. Yono. Oh, I know. I know who you are, dude. I know who you are. What's up? I haven't heard from you in a minute. Yono. Check this out, dude. It's a comic based on the hit PlayStation 3 game Resistance 2. Resistance.
A comic based on PlayStation 3?
Yeah.
That's different.
This is new to me. Is there any cool shots in here? Cool
Wow,
panels?
so they still make comics.
Oh yeah, the comics are still a thing. But you know who?
Oh, really? I thought it went out of fashion except for people that collect the old ones.
No, they still have new issues of everything. Wolverine, I think, Green Lantern, fucking X-Men. All that stuff is still ongoing, but I don't collect anymore. So I don't like
I didn't know that.
the artists are all different people now. So you know I don't really like
So here in
having.
Japan, it's all manga. There's no American comics here that I've seen.
Really? Is that rare to find like a normal comic? You just find manga all the time?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, the only kind of illustrated books like that I've seen, they're all the Japanese manga, like whatever's popular, like Jump. It's been going for what, decades now. That one's everywhere.
Bob's Burgers, dude, has a comic. That's kind of funny. I don't see this show actually. I don't know anything about it.
I've only heard of it. I don't even know what it's about.
It's kind of a spin-off of I don't know. Does it have? Is it related to the? I was gonna say the fat guy, the Family Guy.
I never liked Family Guy. Sorry.
Yeah, Family Guy is kind of. They have like a. I don't know how to say it. I can't think of words right now. A certain type of audience, I guess.
Yeah, it's too annoying for me. Like, some of the jokes are funny, but I just can't stomach the rest of it to get to the good parts.
Yeah.
Especially that main character. He's just so punchable.
Oh yeah, you know what that he's kind of fashioned after. I guess they're trying to do the whole honeymooner thing, the Flintstones thing. Like it just was an ongoing thing. The fat guy was like obnoxious.
Well, yeah, their intro song is the same as the Honeymooners, isn't it?
Is it?
And his wife has that really harsh accent, just like the wife in Honeymooners.
Yeah, yeah. And then they went on with like actual shows. Like remember, what was it? Leah Remini was in that one with that guy, and he was fat loser type dude. I don't know what he did for a living, but she always had to cater to him, and she was the good looking wife. And what was it called? I can't remember. I never saw that show. I just remember it was on forever.
It's a common trope, like some obnoxious husband and a beautiful wife, and he treats her like crap, and she takes care of him.
Yeah.
I mean, and sometimes it works. Like Married with Children was good. They pulled it off.
Yeah, that was good because they were all kind of like mean.
Well, yeah, but I mean, it got to where, like, if you watched it long enough, you could see it was like that was their love language.
Yeah, yeah.
He was always joking about how much he hated her and she was ugly, but then they were always getting it on. So.
Yeah. G.I. Joe. I don't know if my brother has this one, but we collected G.I. Joe comics back in the day, and we still.
Dude, you know what? Whenever you're ready, maybe like after you retire, you should just have a huge eBay sale, and you could retire so rich.
I know, like you would think, because we have like such a collection, combined of different shit. Like not just we have cards, we have comics, kind of similar to Joe here. He's got like a big collection of all kinds of things, and then we've got the action figures too. And all
or if you don't want to give up your stuff, you should open like a little museum, like a memorabilia museum.
Right, and just put them all
and charge people, and then that can be your retirement. All you do is sit there and take money for tickets. And oh, I remember that. Oh, what is that?
That would be cool. I wonder if there's money in that.
It could be. I mean, you got a lot of stuff. I mean.
Yeah, I do.
You could fill a few rooms full.
I do, and it's crazy how much stuff you can accumulate. Like I've got a shit ton of DVDs. I got a shit ton of CDs. I still have them. I stream stuff now, but if I ever feel like watching a movie I can't find on streaming, I've got it on DVD. But some of those DVDs, they don't last. Like some of them have rot. Like they just won't play anymore. They rot on their own, I guess.
Yeah, that's a bad thing. That's why you gotta rip them.
Yeah.
You gotta rip them to preserve the copy.
So Little was a good little host, weren't she, Little? Yay! She wanted to smell everything.
Well, except for when she decided to go potty, but.
Well, she had to do that. It's still waiting there for me, so I have to pick that up. Thank you, Robotic Joe, for all this cool goodie swag that you sent me. This pretty vintage, awesome shit, dude. Thanks for remembering me. And thank you to Japan Shenanigans for chilling and hanging out with me for a minute.
Yeah, anytime.
And Little thanks you too with her ears. I think I'm going to sign off and let you do what you're going to do. And I'm probably going to try to see the rest of Hellraiser. I was watching that last night. And then,
the new one?
Yeah, the new one. They put it up, and so I was watching it, and I'm like, it was kind of late, I guess. I covered myself with this blanket here, and this blanket has some kind of powers. This was a blanket that my grandma on my dad's side, my dad's mom, made for me out of like pieces of different fabric that she just stitched all together. But it's some kind of it's just so warm. And apparently I had this when I was a kid, right? Like a toddler, like I don't even remember it. And my mom told me about it, and she had it, and she's like, I'm gonna give it to you. Well, ever since she gave it to me, and if I happen to be laying on the couch and I grab it and just, wrap myself in it, I knock out like that, dude. Is there memories in objects? It's like the first time I wrapped myself in it, I felt like secure and safe and like a warm, like something was hugging me. It felt so good, and it was a feeling.
Yeah, it was made with love.
Is that what it is? Like, I can't figure it out because it just, every time, it doesn't fail. If I can't go to sleep and I cover myself with that thing, I'm out like that. And as it happened, I was watching the movie, and then I was kind of getting sleepy, so I kind of covered. I shouldn't have done that. And because I passed out, I don't know what happened. Now I got to pick up where I left off and give my final verdict on this new rendition of the Hellraiser. I didn't even get to the part where where the Pinhead girl comes out. I saw pieces of her, but she never really came out and started talking because I didn't get that far.
Alright, well, let me know how it is, cause.
Yeah, I'll let you know. I'll give you like my final thoughts of it, but I won't spoil it, or I'll try not to in case you're gonna see it. But my mom already said, she was like, it was not all that. I didn't really like it. But my mom's kind of funny when it comes to movies because she'll say something's really good, and I'll watch it and it's like a sci-fi movie, and I'm like, that's not really good. But she'll be all into it. Oh, it was so ugly. When she says it's something that's real ugly, que feo. Ay, que feo, I should say. That means it's so ugly that it's good. Does that make sense? Like, especially if it's a horror movie, it's always a horror movie. Ay, que feo. Oh my God, que feo vista. I saw that movie. It was so... Oh, it was gross. And I'm like, oh, that means it's good. And then I'll watch it and it's like, it wasn't all that great. But, she gets into it. But okay, and then it flips the other way. She'll watch a movie that I think is really good, and she'll be like, oh, that was stupid. Oh, I didn't really like it. I can't really go off of her judgment all the time, and my brother, too, is the same. Like, they like certain types of stuff, and then I don't know how they come up with their judgment. What do you think, Little? Little don't know.
Little's just chilling.
Well, Little's just chilling. She's like, there's stuff on the floor. What's going on? Yeah, right now I have the puppy drama going on. So the puppies are in their designated in the kitchen. And Little is only confined to the living room. And if I have to go anywhere, I put her in the restroom. But she's getting used to it, right, Little? You're getting used to it. You're gonna be an aunt. Well, you're an aunt now, but you haven't met the little. I'm gonna go. Thanks for watching.